27th trading day. I wanted to share with you the greatest edge in trading. Are you ready? It's called relative strength or relative weakness. The market last night started selling off around 3 p.m. because there was some tariff news. There was blah, blah, blah. I really don't care what the news is, but there was a massive sell-off. The market opened up this morning. The QQQs that you can see here, they opened up 20 points down. That's $20 a share. Now, most would think, oh, I got to play this long. This thing's going to bounce. And it did. You could have played it long. You could have played it short today. However, there was something that was very special on the watch list today that was on its own. And I'm going to show you right now. It was my best trade today. That is going to be Apple. What's different about this Apple chart in the market? Apple gapped up. So the market gapped down, was selling off literally for the last 24 hours. And here we go. We had Apple gap up, put in a beautiful buy setup here on this 5-minute chart, and then move up. This trade made over $1,300, but check this out. Look at this perfect little entry right here. Okay, I didn't get this entry right here. Now, it was enough. You could have just jumped in. I know some people in the room jumped into it. That's not my setup. I have to wait for the first 5-minute pullback into this support area. I called this trade 225.50 by 224.50, gave it $1, and it triggered and actually did make a new low here. I was kind of not concerned, but I knew, hey, I had enough of a stop here in this that if this did trigger a little bit lower, that I'd probably just sucking in a couple of sellers and then continue to push higher. So as soon as we saw this green bar here, I knew I was safe. I took my target one up in this area. And why is this area above? Well, I was trailing. I was using a 1-minute chart and I was trailing once we got to these highs. I always trail once I get to the target. I usually never just take it off. Okay, trailing there. Then we got the second push here that I thought potentially could be a failed breakout because breakouts is where a lot of novice trader gets in and a lot of professional use it at profit taking. That's exactly what I did. Well, I took another third at the new high here, reset my stop at 227.25, and then once we got this push here and we got this acceleration, I took literally my target at $29. Now, we did run up another $3, but listen, we made 3 times our money on this. I'm very happy with how I did this and how I played this. Perfect trade. Now, we did have one loser today on Marvel here. I really thought that this area here on a daily chart was going to hold. I figured that this little area here, particularly because all of the semis were gapping into a similar area, I figured that there was even a little setup on here I can share with you on a 1-minute chart that I took, and I really thought this area was going to be hold. So we had this red bar down. We had a nice little 1, 2, 3 consolidation here, and I thought this was going to pop. So I could have put in a little bit more management here to save what we lost, but unfortunately, I really thought that even if this retests the low, this could potentially come up a little bit. Now, we lost $340 on that. Really not a big deal. It was a great trade, and I absolutely loved it. The last trade I'm going to share with you here is my futures trade. This trade made just over $1,380. This was a textbook trade out the open. I was eyeing this like no other today, and right here. You had this consolidation here. Okay, try to move lower multiple times. You pop, make a new high. That first pullback as the 20 moving average, 40 moving average starts curling up. That's exactly where we got in. Let's zoom in a little bit. Got in 2 contracts at 229.97, exited one on the 5-minute pop. I like to take targets at the previous 5-minute high. Even if it's half or a third, I didn't have enough in a position here to take a third. I like doing that because guess what then? I can forget about the trade. I can go ahead and set my stop and I can see where this thing takes me. And this was a perfect little power trend because all that I did to trail the back half is 5-minute bars, 5-minute bars, 5-minute bars. And once we got this volume and this acceleration bar here, I was out. Beautiful day, beautiful trading, super easy. Stay tuned for this week. I think it's going to be very interesting with this gap down and where we go. I'm staying very cautious, but I think it'll be a great week. And like I said, we have the tools and tactics to make money. So see you tomorrow.